That was a hit piece. Charlamagne went on the radio, literally iHeartRadio, to do a hit, to put out a hit on me for Rock Nation. How the hell does he get away with that? That's the interesting part to me.
So you really think Charlamagne works for Rock Nation?
That was it. Dog, did you not see the paperwork? I worked at Rock Nation for 3 years. I've never met Dez in my life. I've never met Jay in the office. Never. I go in media. I've been in media for a few years. They know my name now.
Where you on your 4th interview or your 7th episode talking about Charlamagne giving you Donkey of the Day last week.
For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain a few clicks, go viral a little bit, and lose his own soul?
Let me tell you something. I know so many things about Rock Nation that I can reveal that I would never. Because I don't want to hurt nobody's business. I don't want to hurt nobody, but you ain't going to fucking hurt me.
You believe that?
Welcome back and what's good? This is the Furious Robinson podcast and I'm your host, Furious. I'm here to document ego, power, leverage, and accountability in media. Hit that like button early, drop a comment for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. This is a Sick Times media production. You see the planes? Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. We are back. Ray Daniels has hit the pinnacle of clout chasing. I ain't gonna hold you because respectfully, he's been saying Jay-Z's name, Rock Nation executives, Charlamagne's name into the algorithm, into the ether. He's been popping it on the timeline, thumb dancing with unlimited Wi-Fi. And somebody just happened to answer the call. They said, your application has been accepted. They accepted him into the algorithm, and this is what you get. That's how we get here.
Now, if I messed up your rollout plan, you could have respectfully told me that, and I would have, I'm a real dude. Like, I don't want no problem with nobody. The way the information came to me, it came like you supposed to put it out.
So Ray said he heard Jay-Z's album was finished, finito, and suggested a partnership could factor into when and how it got released. So a little bit of disrespect right there. Just you need a partnership deal to drop the album. Rock Nation jumped out the window and said fake news. Charlamagne gave Ray Donkey of the Day, I get it, and Ray called it a hit piece. He questioned Charlamagne's credibility in the space and his relationship with Jay-Z because we understood he got a phone call. But now Ray is going deeper. He's saying they're digging into his background. They're trying to find out who he really is.
Like, he made me look at my Jay-Z take differently. It's like, and by the way, I still believe that he's speaking from the heart. But when you speak from the heart, you still should give certain details. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm in the casino business with him. Even just for the record, right? Just, you have to throw it out there. But when you don't and someone does, it looks like you're hiding it.
But it gets distasteful after a certain point when you continue to feed off that algorithm. When you know how to make the algorithm move, when you continue to farm engagement and rage bait off whether it be Jay-Z, executives, Charlamagne, whoever, you understand that algorithm. But somebody he wasn't ready for, Wayno. He added Wayno into the mix and Wayno crashed out. He said, I'm ready for war.
You question why I'm on a Black Effect Network and then you say some shit about, oh, well, you know, because he leaked information. That's what you're reducing me to, nigga? That's what you're reducing me to. See, the thing about Ray Daniels, I don't even take it personal and I don't even take it as disrespect because I don't know you. I don't know you personally or professionally. I've never had to work with you. You put me on a Nero. I made some money on Nero. Thank you. But other than that, I don't know you on no level.
Here's what makes this interesting to me. Everybody's involved and keeps pretending this is about principles. This is about leverage. There is $100 billion on the line and Jay don't play about his bread. Charlamagne has relationships and businesses to protect as well. So when we look at Ray and how he has a growing media platform that benefits every time he says Jay-Z or Drake, Charlamagne or Rock Nation, it gets attached and he gets attached to the conversation. Stick with me on this one because it becomes layered. It's not necessarily about no album rumors. We all know Jay dropping. We've seen the sold out shows at Yankee Stadium. We understand something is coming. Ray had already been poking at Jay. He questioned Jay taking shots at younger rappers. He compared Jay-Z's career trajectory to Drake. He questions what a modern Jay-Z album would actually sell. He's dibbling and dabbling in waters where he know he's farming engagement. He even brought Donald Trump into the criticism of Jay. And that's where I gotta look at Ray a little bit funny in the light. We doing too much to go viral. When you start adding in Donald Trump and political rhetoric around Jay-Z, We know what that's doing in the algorithm.
Charlamagne called me because I compared Jay-Z to who? Donald Trump. Remember I said that a few minutes ago. What was Roc Nation response to me? Fake news. Who branded that word?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Y'all using his terminology. Y'all using, it's the playbook. So I just see the playbook. Now, if you think I called the play out, maybe I called it too early and I shouldn't have.
We bringing in Trump? We're discussing rap, brother. How did we end up in Mar-a-Lago? Because at some point, it's not an analysis. It's no longer a critique. These men are SEO optimizing the arguments, brother. Then Ray went from opinions about Jay to saying he's heard an album was finished. That's when Roc Nation responded. That's when Charlamagne had to maybe step in. And Ray finally got exactly what he had been asking for. Roc Nation threw him a bone. Charlamagne threw him a bone, and now they got him in the algorithm. He has what he wanted, a bigger opponent.
Why is Ray Daniels not on Black Effect? I'm one of the biggest out there. You don't think they will? I've tried. They don't want to help me. Why don't they want to help me? Because they're connected to bigger businesses, and that business probably telling them you can't help them. I get it. I've been attached to some of them same businesses. I'm not mad at it, but you ain't gonna stop me from calling it out.
And let's not play silly here. Let's not act dumb. Ray makes fair points for sure, but fam, this is also a little bit of clout chasing, and that's okay. The man got Donkey of the Day and turned that into a 6-episode limited series. We got reaction number 1, 2, 3. We got Wayno. We got him on the Academics Live. He just did Danza Project, and apparently it's more interviews to come. Brother turned one Donkey of the Day into a press week. And this is where you got to really take a step back and look at it from the outside looking in. You got to understand that Charlamagne didn't need to really interject himself into the story, right? We got to really look at the trees through the forest, because if what Ray Daniels was saying was a fairy tale fallacy he created in his mind, and Roc Nation already started to debunk it, then why did Charlamagne not just call out the points and move on? But you essentially, by turning the album rollout or whatever Ray was doing into Donkey of the Day, that gave him exactly what he needed. A conspiracy starter kit.
You get an F at your worst, a C+ at your best. Well, actually a C-. A C- at your best, okay? Because majority of the time I listen to you, I think to myself, is there anyone on planet Earth who knows less about what's going on in the music and podcasting business than Ray Daniels? Just my opinion, Ray, okay? And I know you think I work for Roc Nation, okay? I've heard your commentary on it, so you're gonna try to say Roc Nation paid me to say this, but this is just all my opinion.
Now Ray can say, why is this a rumor? Why are you defending Jay? Why did you call me speaking about Jay?
That's what y'all try to do to me when you say I work for Roc Nation, okay? You want the audience to not trust my independence and integrity. But what about your integrity, Ray Daniels?
And now suddenly everybody in hip hop media, everybody on the timeline is doing a research. They Scooby and Shaggy, they looking for clues. Fam, it's too much guy gossip around this topic, because to me it was simple. Ray understands exactly what he's doing. He's going in that algorithm. He's making the algorithm shake and bake. So it's nothing for Charlamagne to call it out in real time on behalf of Jay, maybe on behalf of a friend, right? But now we got hit pieces. Now we got rumors brewing. This is the timeline. This is how you shake and bake in the algorithm.
And because you did all of that fake brotherly love, all that cool, my nigga shit, all that shit fake to me. It's fake. And please don't try to run with the, cause niggas, yeah, we know, yeah, you sold 200 million records. Nigga, you manage a writer.
Salute to Wayno. Wayno went off. Wayno went crazy on this one. He dropped band numbers. He dropped 83 upon Ray Head Top. I ain't gonna hold you. Because Wayno's response is important, because underneath all that yelling was a real argument. Stop using my name to build your content. And Ray mentioning Wayno's Black Effect deal gave Wayno an opening to basically say, I have a deal because of value. You chase viral moments. That's a big statement. That's a big boy statement, because the more people that come out and say Ray Daniels is clout chasing, it's looking a little different. We can't have the narrative being that you're just trying to go viral.
You want to know why I have a Black Effect deal and you don't? Because you can't fuck with me, nigga. Straight up. You can't fuck with me. You could run around on all of those pages, all them spiritual worlds, and pay them niggas for a post and all of that to go viral. You know what I mean? You put on site and all that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm assuming the same way you assume. But I don't do none of what I'm doing so that I could go viral. I do what I do because I give a fuck about speaking.
So once Wayno got out of his feelings, unpacked the numbers, and really got into a bag, got to the meat and potatoes of this conversation, He said it very clearly. A lot of men don't have leverage in the space. A lot of men have no value. So when you don't have leverage nor value in the podcasting realm, the only thing you can do is clout chase off of other men's names. And that's the game that Wayno essentially thinks Ray Daniels is playing. So let's just get to the 1%. Pay attention because it gets important. Jay-Z isn't just a rapper anymore. He's a name that sits across music, entertainment, sports, investments. Come on now, big partnerships with Roc Nation. There's enormous value attached to his reputation and brand. So negative, brother. Jay probably doesn't need every podcast turning speculation into I have a Jay-Z secret rollout package with the vinyls. We didn't need that. Ray, they don't need the Radar Report earnings call. We didn't need it. So if Roc Nation thinks something is inaccurate, of course, they gonna protect the brand at all costs. This isn't an automatic conspiracy to me. That's a Tuesday in corporate America. We gotta protect our assets.
When's the last time Charlamagne posted Donkey of the Day on his IG?
And I can always be balanced. I can be fair. I understand Ray Daniels' biggest point here. He's stepping into the podcasting lane. Proximity equals power. This is why he's covering Jay. He's worked in these circles. He worked at Roc Nation. He was paid by Live Nation. He's been in the ecosystem. He continues to tell us he's been managing for the better half of 15 plus years, and he's getting to that bag.
I am a mid-level podcaster.
If people have overlapping business relationships, people are allowed to ask whether that affects how you cover them. But Ray will jump out the window. You can't turn every disagreement into, see? Like, this is why I'm right. Like, that's Ray's conversation. Because if they respond, conspiracy. They don't respond, conspiracy. Wayno respond, conspiracy. Like, everything can't be a conspiracy. At some point, you created a theory with unlimited rollover minutes, brother. At some point, when is the minutes gonna run out? And that's where Ray loses me. Ask the question, show the evidence. But don't turn suspicion into facts just because the clip is clipping, just because the viral is going viral. And this is where I land the plane gracefully, because Ray might have a legitimate question around if Charlamagne does have a business relationship with Jay-Z or is essentially his lackey, right? Charlamagne might have a legitimate question about Ray and his reporting style. Wayno might have legitimate reasons to tell Ray, keep my name out your mouth. But everybody gotta stop pretending that they're above the attention economy. Ray wanted that attention. He got it. Charlamagne responded and Wayno went viral. Academics jumped in. And who? Because of Jay. Jay hasn't said a thing. He continues to weaponize silence. That's the real leverage in this entire game. Everybody else is fighting over Roc Nation clout, paper planes, hats. While Hov is somewhere minding his business in the Beverly Hills $200 million just mansion. Y'all tell me, jump in the comments, let me know what you think. Is Charlamagne being exposed in real time for being under the thumb of Jay-Z? Or is this elite level clout chasing from Ray Daniels? Let me know. Who won the back and forth between Wayno and Ray? Wayno jumped out the window like Ray owed him 3 months back rent. I ain't gonna hold you, masterclass from Wayno. But respectfully and regardless, hit that like button if you're here. Subscribe to the channel. And you already know I'm on Spotify. Tap in. Give me 5 stars. Let me know what's up. Drop some feedback. I'm on IG, moving, shaking, and baking outside. It's a beautiful summer in Cali. And respectfully, I'm still on Twitter. I'm on X, walking down minions, walking down trolls and low-level lackeys. I'm here for it on Spaces. But this is the Furious Robinson podcast, a Sick Times media production. Creators, we up 10,000. Stay dangerous.